there goes my unit. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today I am going to be heading up to the farm. Well, I'm already at the farm, dude. We're going to be spreading a little bit of fertilizer today. I still got this entire hopper's full, and I got a little bit left in that other truck. So I'm going to try to get all that spread out here tonight. That's the goal, that's the hope. So let's go ahead and get moving. Nathan was vertical tilling here last night. He got this entire farm done, so that's good. About 150 acres of stocks he got worked, so not too bad. And he's gonna come back down here tonight and try to get my farm done here. They're moving cows right now, so he won't get going for another hour or two. Okay, just making it to our Sturk farm. I am going to load fertilizer here. Like I said, I got 150 acres worth. Got 100 and something to do right here, so we're just gonna go ahead and load up right here. And there's the Budley with my unit. I how to do that one-handed, so I didn't film it, but we got her loaded up. We're ready to roll. Now let's go ahead and get her out in the Budley van. To my tractor. Well, just pulling up to my farm. Spread this last night, you remember, in yesterday's video. But we're gonna pick up where we left off. Got about 150 acres or so to spread, so try to get her done. Thanks for the chauffeuring, Budley. Yeah. Wee, look at all the fertilizer dust back there. That's why everything's stainless steel, because that stuff is nasty. Look, catch you later. Thanks. Let's go fire this thing up. Get the, almost forgot my leaf blower. Want that. Blow off the conveyor every time. See ya. Fire this guy up and we'll get her moving. All right, idle up. Get warmed up and let's get going. Okay. Fire this girl up. Let this thing warm up. Well, I gotta crank this thing up and raise it a little bit. Filling up with fertilizer with potash. Trying to blow this thing off every load. Get as much of this crap off of here as possible. Okay, we're loaded up. Let's roll. Over here is getting some dirt moved, or some dirt worked, I should say, with this chisel. And case Magnum. That's a disc gripper. Well, we're going. Got a full load. Got 2 fields to do. One 65 acre, the other one is a 40 acre or so. And I'll have a little bit extra. Not sure where I'll go with that yet, but we'll find that out here soon. So I just gotta jump across a couple fields to get there. Lag out. Freaking odds, I never see a truck coming this way. That's McDonald. Up lamp. Oh, hey, look, the neighbor's out there picking corn. That's where that hopper bottom I was going. And I'm just spreading right along. We're putting on our soybean mix. Like I said before, it's not really a mix, it's potash, which soybeans always need a lot of K. So we are going to be feeding it to them, giving them a good healthy rate. Takes a while to go around this entire field. The neighbor's truck. Cool. All right, my field is done. 61 acres. DUN. Let's hit the road to the next one. That's a monster. That is a monster buck. It's hard for you guys to see, but that thing is wide. Holy shnikes. Holy hell. Look at that thing. You guys better get that thing today, this year. Holy crap. That thing is wide and tall. Down at Long's. I know you guys can barely see that, but that buck was huge. See, I was digging in a little bit right here. Yeah, a little too full, a little too slimy. There's another. Oh, there's that same buck. Dang. Okay, I am loaded up or unloaded. Neighbor just got done with his chisel plowing. So now we're gonna head over to back to the Sturt farm, I should say. Nathan's gonna come pick me up, and we're gonna go get the 99 down at the South farm. Well, there's my steed. Luckily, I'm not gonna load that thing or unload that quite yet. So I'm gonna go get, like I said, the other truck. But first I'm gonna back that conveyor up a little ways. Now I can just match the other truck and pull right there. Let's go do it. Okay, just backed her up. Hopefully that's Nathan coming. Sure it is not. Well, hopefully he's coming here soon, then we're gonna head to South Farm. Girl up. And then Nathan's gonna look over his VT, let this thing warm up. I think always cold starts nice, and you guys can't see anything. I just realized. Chilly. There's our VT. It's a little chilly, so letting her warm up best I can, then we're gonna hit the road. Let's hit the road. Nathan's folding up, he's gonna hit the road as well. He's heading to my field. Let's go. Okay, we made her. Let's go ahead and start my tractor up so I have some lights. We'll pull under the trailer, get loaded up. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this thing. I just realized you guys are probably gonna die, so I won't do that. My GoPro's almost dead. Well, we got some trees to move. You can kind of see that one right there is a little down. But I just got this field spread. It's 15 acres. It's gonna be the corn, so I put a corn rate on. What do you guys do? Do you guys do what you removed, put fertilizer on what you removed, or what you're going to? I'd like to see us go to what we removed, but Pat wants to go what we're going to, so that's what we're doing. What I mean by that is, because this was just beans, I just put a bean load on. But because we're going to corn, I'm putting a corn load on because that's what the boss man wants. What do you guys do? Either way, I'm gonna go to the next field. Here, there's one right there. Since I'm chasing you, I ain't chasing you. Oh, kinda. On to the next one. Let's do it. Loading. Empty this semi tonight and call it good. Well, there we are. All the fertilizer that we picked up on Friday is on the spreader or on the ground. So that's good. Let's go get this last load off. Well, there's my steeds. I'm heading home. Got about 60 acres-ish in here, and I got a 50-acre field I'm gonna go do, and then see what else I can get done. Us rolling into town. Go ahead and head to Preston. I'm just getting back here. Curtis is over on Deep Creek where I spread fertilizer yesterday. So I'm gonna go up on top of the hill here and spread fertilizer there. It's another buck. Man, 4 deer around. There are deer everywhere. So I haven't been filming a bunch today because today's honestly just gone smooth. Had Thanksgiving at my mom's house with all the Hartungs. Today we left around 3 o'clock, got down here at I don't know, got down there at 4:30 or so. I got going right at dark and been going for about 4 hours straight, and I'm gonna get about 175 acres done. Really not too bad. I mean, it's just, the sulfur just works, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we need. We need just something reliable. You can cruise through, haul the mail at 15 miles an hour and not have to worry about something breaking. That's what I've learned to find about the sulfur, is it just can move, flow the fertilizer.
Well, I know I didn't do much videotaping, but got the vertical till rolling. I just ran over Ronald's 70 acres with it here tonight. Had Thanksgiving earlier today, so didn't get too early of a start, but still pretty good for starting at about dark, a little later. So yeah, see what tomorrow brings.
If you ever get a spreader that doesn't have the sniper technology on, I'm just gonna be really disappointed, because look at this, I'm only spreading 40 feet. That's awesome. Having sectional control on a spreader is highly underrated. I love it. Well, I am about out. I got 600 pounds. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and spread this on the hay on the way back. Call her a day. Well guys, there was just a lot of moving around, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this thing in the next video. See you guys tomorrow. Boom. Well, just my luck. Off work, and I get stuck by a train. Sweet. Man, it is pretty breezy. I'm not looking forward to going starting up that truck and sitting in there, a cold truck with no heat. But gotta do what I gotta do. Let's go get to it. Ow. Pinched myself. I'll go ahead and get this thing warming up. It's gonna take a solid 10 minutes to warm up. This thing warm up too. I'm gonna move it out of the way so that way I keep my full truck in the same path, so when I come back loaded with that one. 2 trucks cold starting. Smoke fest. Out here with their giant 9RX and like 45-foot VT, they are covering some ground. I'm gonna go ahead and move this truck out of the way. So like I said before, I want to pull in. Let's go in first gear. I want to pull in with the load, full truck, right where I'm at. She's beefy. I love it. Okay, let's get checking tires and let's head out. Heading south. I want to get some fertilizer. Well, I made it down here. Following, another truck was following me in. Nice. So we're gonna go ahead and check in. Like I said, I'm gonna pick up a load of fertilizer today. It's gonna be our 5th load that we're doing. So that 5 loads means 4 of corn, so that's 600 acres. And then another 300 acres of bean mix, so quite a bit. Yeah, using that loader to push a rail car. That's awesome. That is awesome. Off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th truck back. I will be here for a couple hours. Yeah, not great. Good thing I got here early. Man, it's so windy. I'm surprised guys are spreading fertilizer, but I guess I don't know. I mean, that truck is from 3 hours away. That truck's from 2 hours away. So guys are coming from a long ways away to get fertilizer. What the heck are we doing here, people? Backing up, backing up. That's a nice trailer, that black trailer. But what the heck are we doing here? It is a mess here. Oh, 4 trucks behind me now already. Go ahead and open this tarp up. gonna hold it down too because it's a little breezy. Oh. Loading straight there, so he must not be getting a blend. A lot of people behind me though. A lot. That truck's the same company, that truck's the same company. Yeah, so that truck from 3 hours away is getting straight, whatever that is. Triple, I think, or honestly not sure what that is. It's pretty cool. Watch that. It's a big loader. It's expensive. That guy's good. He can dump it right in the center of the trailer. Not spill anything. Yeah, that's impressive. Very impressive. Ooh, look at that trailer. It's got a yellow tarp too. Nice. So that truck was getting filled directly. This truck looked like it's filled directly. These guys were loading straight. Because if you're getting blended, you got to basically wait in this line right here and they'll fill the silo and then dump it on you. But if you're loading straight, they'll basically just load you out of that loader like they were doing. So that truck in front of me was loading straight, this truck's loading straight, and I bet that truck behind me is going to load straight too. Train's getting loaded too. Cool. I love it when those trains start up. It's a big old bang because there's just a little bit of slop in every one of those knuckles. So if you want to push forward, it goes boom, 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 boom. You want to stop, reverse. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. Cool.
Gotcha, that's triple phosphate, correct?
Whew.
Yep.
That guy's loading heavy. Very, very heavy. What's cool right now is there's that excavator, that clamshell excavator over there that was loading essentially this tower, which loaded this conveyor, which filled up this building. It is actually loading these rail cars direct. So it's basically grabbing the fertilizer out of the barge and going over there and just slowly dumping it into the entire into the rail car. That is awesome. I thought they'd actually use this tower again and downspout to fill the rail cars, but it's actually, when you do that, you gotta be a little bit more precise. You gotta use this use that train cat thing to actually nudge it forward, nudge it forward, nudge it forward. Whereas if you use that excavator, it can do everything because it can reach the entire rail car. So that's actually really cool. I didn't know they did that.
Take a little bit off, you're good to go. Thank you, sir. No problem, have a good evening.
And there's the that truck behind me that's going to be very loaded. Moving ahead to the next rail car. Pretty cool. And this truck's going to be, should be stopping here soon, that train car. Boom. Awesome. And I'm getting loaded up, so it'll be about 20 minutes and I'll be on my way home. Hey, he's got 60,000 loaded in the hopper. Now he'll fill me and I'm gonna get out of here. Let's have an air system because they blow that out. Kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna pull ahead and go tarp my truck and then we'll hit the road. There's my buddy's truck right there. That was the actual truck that picked up wheat from us earlier this year. And right there is where they're loading rail cars. Pretty cool. That's what the barges look like. They just barge up fertilizer and they barge back down grain. Pretty cool. Well, there's a lot of rail traffic right here. I'm gonna be sitting here for a little bit. EP Railroad, that's doing this. Canadian Pacific, head north. Because they basically, CP and Kansas City Southern merged to form CPCS. And now they have the first contiguous railroad that connects all three continents, north to south, from Canada to the great US of A, and the state, and Mexico. If you just would have moved that up just a little bit, that would have been great. Okay, boys, been sitting here for 20 minutes. Let's keep her moving. I'm guessing this locomotive is going to go all the way back and hook onto that thing. Yeah, I'm guessing so, just because that guy's there. Where'd that guy come from? Who did he? He must have jumped off. He had to have. Oh, they're locked? What? I have never seen locomotives or anything like that. That is very neat. So they just put a derailleur on there to prevent anything from going on there, and they locked it. Very cool. So now he's gonna hop on. Huh. Rail yards are sweet. Yeah, he's gonna hook onto that thing. That's gonna be cool. And the ADM guy's getting a little impatient. I don't blame you. I wish I could do that, buddy. Yeah, so he's rolling up. Oh yeah, he was just riding on there. Basically just telling the locomotive how far he's got, and bang. Now we'll hook the airlines up because the airlines are essentially a brake. He actually backed up just to make sure he was connected. And the airline's essentially just like a semi. You pump air to release the brakes, because that way, if anything would ever fail, you can, if anything would fail, disconnect. Your air pressure, that line would break, the air pressure would drop, and your brakes would all lock up. Huh, very cool. So now he's hooked up, and I'm guessing the locomotive will start giving her. Yeah, it's hard to hear, because I just hear my semi. He's giving her, so now we can finally go. Once he clears it. Maybe. Actually, you know what? If I'm guessing right, it's got to go, air's got to go all the way from that front locomotive all the way half a mile to the front, if that's a full one. So that might be why he's trying a little bit, can't go, so he waits. Got to get air pressure all the way to the front to release all those brakes. Now he's finally going. I'm guessing that's what it is. So that's good. I can only imagine how big an air compressor that big locomotive has. It's got to be huge. This is cool. This is very cool. I love trains. I mean, who doesn't? But man, oh man, look at those long reach excavators. What the heck are they doing? I genuinely don't know. I thought this was gonna be a rock quarry, but this looks like it's gonna be a co-op. Man, that's a interesting operation. All that breeze does not look great. See how all the gravel dust is going straight south, moving a pretty good clip. Yeah, it's not great. Probably have to wait another hour at least before I can start spreading again. I want to make sure that breeze is lower. That way I can, when I spread 100 feet, because we're throwing it 50 feet, if it's getting thrown an extra 10 feet one side, an extra less than 10 feet, that's not great. Want to be accurate with this stuff. Woo! It is cold in here. This truck has no heat, and it's getting chilly. So I'm gonna go start that conveyor up, start that truck up. I'm gonna go place the conveyor, move all my stuff around, and then hop in that truck, take that thing home. Because we're not gonna need it. We're probably gonna be hauling grain with that thing next. Well, I'm gonna raise this up a little bit because I'm gonna need the height. This thing's kind of a pain to do. Wow. A lot of a pain to do. I'll try that for now. Okay, that truck's hopefully warm by now. Just gonna put something in my car real quick and we're gonna take off with it. That's what a rural traffic jam looks like. I love it. So I'm just coming back. Pat's right there hauling manure. He just loaded up that load right there. Neighbors are putting on anhydrous. I didn't think they did that in the fall. And apparently they do. Nice. We're cooking corn right now. I must be emptying out the dryer. I'm gonna go ahead and start this tractor up, get it warming up, because she's a little cold, and I'm gonna do some service to it. See if there's a grid heater on. She's a cold one, so I'm gonna let her warm up. Woo, she's cold out and she's getting colder. By Friday, it's gonna be a high of 20, low of 7. So that's gonna basically shut us down in the field. So we're in an all-out sprint right now to get as much done as we can. So we have to haul manure on yards that have small pats of manure, because that will freeze. If you got a big thick thing of manure, that won't freeze. So we gotta haul out at pats, and I believe we gotta haul here. Then we gotta get as much field work done as we can, because this might be our only window that we got. We'll just have to see. But we're cooking corn right now, so that's good. Let's go check that out when my tractor's warming up, and we'll service that. Whew, she is chilly. So the dryer's running because it's our last warm day for a while. We want to get this wet bin emptied out, so it's going to run for Probably a good solid 6-7 hours tonight. Try to get that almost emptied out, best we can at least. So Nathan's out VTing at the South Farm where at Long's where I spread soybean earlier in the video, because it is the next day. And Curtis is over across from Deep Creek getting some chiseling done. Well, I don't know where Pat's at. He was spreading manure. Well, I'm heading south. Got 4 loads to spread off. Take about an hour a load, so be a late one for me tonight. They're out VTing their stocks. Same type of VT we have, except ours is a little bit wider. There's a 25 footer. Well, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Wind's calmed down a little bit, so I'm going to send it. It's going to keep getting calmer as the evening sets in. Ooh, she's a little cold. Well, we're really gonna have to let this thing warm up. Thing is sweet. Loading. Okay, we're loaded. Let's get out of here. There's a big old John Deere 4-wheel drive. A VT, I wonder whose that is. And Nathan's in this piece somewhere. I'm gonna go right here, south La Crosse or north La Crosse. So I'm gonna get out and see what type of job we're doing, see how far we're getting out there. I wish I would have brought my light. Of course I can't see anything. 3 little Bambies. What are you guys doing? Little babies. We are rolling. Someone must be getting some lunch. He's been sitting there for about since I started this field, and I just got done with this field. On to the next one though. She's a little bit breezy. Probably wasn't perfect, but I think we're at the point where we're going to work this here now. Rather get it on and not have it be absolutely perfect and work it in as opposed to not. Just have to see. While Nathan's moving over to this field, I am getting caught by the tillage equipment. Because Curtis has already worked the fields that haven't been spread yet. Miscommunication, gotta love it. Stuff happens though. Not the end of the world. I just have to spread on top. Oh, he might have broke down. He has been sitting there for a little while. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. It's a big implement though. Rolling. Gonna slow my productivity. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Curtis already chiseled, not this piece, which was nice. I already got this spread. But this piece. Yeah, there's 40 acres I gotta go through that are already chiseled. Already been chiseled, I should say, so that's gonna be a little rough and a little fun. By a little, I mean a lot. Miscommunication. This is so fun. And by fun, I mean not. Woo! 3 tractors down here. Well, we did. Curtis just left. But Stagger 400 with their VT. Curtis is in the Cat with the chisel, working ahead of me. Should be the other way around, but it is what it is. And I'm obviously out here with the spreader. Well, we had a little bit of a breakdown, but we're back up and going now. We are back up and going. Now there's Nathan, he's heading home, he's all done. So Longs, when I'm done spreading, I got one more load to do. Then Longs will be done, which will be awesome. Anyway, there goes 2 more. Okay, Gotta go fill up one more time and then we're done. Well, then I gotta finish up and then we're done. Load it up. Last one. We're heading out of here. This is what our bean stubble's gonna, or our future soybean ground's gonna look like. That VT does an awesome job. Just level stuff out, smooths it out, kind of buries that top 3 inches of the soil. It's awesome. Wow, it was reading 0. That's funny. This thing just in the hills is not great. You really cannot run under a 1/4 tank. In the flat ground, I'm like 3/8 of a tank, but get in any sort of hill, it does not do good. Done. D-win. After an hour breakdown, nothing to solve for its fault. Oh, cows, hey cows. We are done and heading home. 9:20, not bad. Let's hit the road, be home at around 9:45 or so. Hi cows. See what I mean? I'm on flat ground and I got 1/4 tank. Just this thing has no side hill stability. Neighbors out slamming away at the VT. That's the same one I saw earlier. Nice. Getting it. There's Curtis. He's knocking out the Goose Lake farm. So we have absolutely rolled on the tillage these last couple days. I think we got probably 400 acres of chiseling done and at least that much, if not more, vertical tilled. Let's see, 100. Yeah, probably 400 acres vertical tilled as well. So guys are absolutely rolling strong. And I think I've done about 1,000 acres of fertilizer. Nah, not quite. Whew, what a day. That was a breakdown. That breakdown was not fun. I forgot the camera, so I apologize for that. But we got her back going. We did 150 acres today, not bad. I'm gonna do twice that tomorrow, another 300 acres, that way I can get ahead of the tillage equipment. So we'll see what happens. Well, Pat just dropped me off at the field. It is chilly, 27 degrees, and I am starving. I am hungry. Well, I guess the same thing. Obviously just deprived of everything. And it's 10:30 at night. Get home around 11:30. Got a little bit of a haul to get home. Hopefully McDonald's is open by the time I get home too, because I am starving, as I've mentioned for the 3rd time. I'm an idiot. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this kind of 2-day montage. We did a lot. That sniper can cover a lot of ground. Yeah, like I said, I definitely love the spreading system that's on the current one, but I miss my tandem axle and my capacity of the old Magnus Spread Plus. So we'll talk through it in tomorrow's video. So anyway, I'll be back up again tomorrow. Cannot wait. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.